Who can fuck tonight? 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 And then back tonight. Back tonight. Who can no. Hey, didn't Blueface just have some shit with Burna Boy? Fuck, that shit ain't dropped yet. White be making it look like they making moves. And it ain't doing nothing. I'm gonna get straight into it, all right? Them boys ain't doing nothing.
Business partnership quickly turned into one of the...
That's the problem. You're the distraction. We ain't had a hit since you've been around. Stop talking.
What started as a so-called business partnership quickly turned into one of the wildest behind-the-scenes stories in modern hip-hop. Whack 100 was supposed to guide and protect Blueface, but instead, this situation looks more like a long game where serious money slipped through the cracks. Let's break down how one of the most talked about managers in the culture allegedly played things right out in the open. Whack 100 is a longtime music manager from Los Angeles, known for loud opinions, non-stop controversy, and standing next to artists who live in chaos. Born Cash Jones, he built his name in the streets before pivoting into the industry, later managing artists like The Game and Ray J. But out of all his moves, his connection to Blueface might be the most profitable and the most side-eye worthy situation of them all. Blueface, born Jonathan Porter, was just a young dude.
I honestly don't know who was bigger, The Game or Blueface. Who you think was bigger, The Game or Blueface? I'm gonna say it is about the same. It's kind of hard because The Game wasn't he wasn't no lame though. Like he wasn't a nobody though. He was somebody, folks. He got The Game got some little player, but I'm gonna say The Game bigger than Blueface. I'm gonna say The Game bigger than Blueface, for real, for real. If we gonna be all the way real, folks.
Dude from LA who fell into fame almost by accident. He came up off the viral success of Oceana with zero understanding of contracts, managers, or how the industry really works. He wasn't polished, wasn't trained, and definitely wasn't protected. Just a street smart artist making noise and figuring things out as he went. That lack of structure made him an easy setup for someone seasoned like Whack 100.
I always knew Blueface was pretty stupid. I'll tell you why. Blueface is signed to Whack 100 and managed by Whack 100. Let me tell you how this works. When you sign to a label, they take at least half of it. Then you're getting managed by the guy.
Mob Ties got him in. That's done the same deal Blueface in with Whack, man. Whack got him signed as a label deal and a management deal. So he's the manager and the label owner. He the owner of Cash Money West.
Who owns the label? So of your 50% that you're getting, or less than 50%, he's still taking 20.
Exactly. Look, he got the Mob Ties deal up here. Look. The Mob Ties deal. 35% go to Finesse 2 times. 35% go to Mob Ties. 30% go to J Prince Jr. Finesse. So 30% go to Mob Ties. No, 30% go to Junior, J Prince Jr. 35% go to Mob Ties, which is the company he owns, and then Finesse got 35. But that's the same thing with Blueface. Blueface got the 35, but then he got the management deal with Whack, and he got the label deal with Whack. Wow. But Blueface just, you know what I'm saying? But okay, just let it. I know that. Exactly.
At least 20%.
And another thing people not realizing, Whack was trying to sign Blueface so hard. Why? Because he hate Big U. Big U is a rolling 60 crip. Blueface is a schoolyard crip. Whack 100 is a Pyru blood. Right? So everybody like, why the fuck is you trying to sign a crip so bad? But now we see, I know Blueface looking back like, damn, that's why dude was trying to sign me so hard. You know what I'm saying? I know Blueface like, oh, it's starting to add up now. You know what I'm saying? Everything's starting to add up on bro. We're going to go back and look at that video when Blueface came home too. So y'all can see that interaction between Whack and Blueface. It's like Blueface ain't even want to acknowledge that man. Yeah, he like, nephew. What up, You know what I'm saying? He like a shark. You know how when Big U show up, Whack basically like a Big U kind. He pulled Big U tactics. You know, when Big U show up, he try to make it seem like it's all love and all that, but he really extorting your ass. But he gonna make it seem like you protected. It's all love. It's a family environment. And the whole time that nigga extorting you. Same shit with Wack. But he want to show up with the family and all that. He getting extorted out his contract though. Blueface getting extorted out his contract, bro.
You've got a fresh viral artist. No legal team, no management, no real guidance.
And managed by the guy who owns the label.
Out as he went. That lack of structure made him an easy setup for someone seasoned like Wack 100.
I always knew Blueface was pretty stupid. I'll tell you why. Blueface is signed to Wack 100 and managed by Wack 100. I'll tell you.
Dude from LA who fell into fame almost by accident. He came up off the viral success of Oceana with zero understanding of contracts, managers, or how the industry really works. He wasn't polished, wasn't trained, and definitely wasn't protected. Just a street-smart artist making noise and figuring things out as he went. That lack of structure made him an easy setup for someone seasoned like Wack 100.
I always knew Blueface was pretty stupid. I'll tell you why. Blueface is signed to Wack 100 and managed by Wack 100. Let me tell you how this works. When you sign to a label, they take at least half already. Then you're getting managed by the guy who owns the label. So of your 50% that you're getting, or less than 50%, he's still taking at least 20% of that too.
You've got a fresh viral artist, no legal team, no management, no real guidance, and money moving fast with no blueprint. According to Blueface himself, that's exactly when Wack slid in heavy, pressing meetings and pushing influence like he already owned the situation. The connection started after Wack 100's daughter heard Oceana and put him onto the track. Not long after, Wack popped into Blueface's DMs trying to line up a sit-down. Blueface wasn't feeling it at first, though. A quick Google search showed nothing but drama, arguments, and messy headlines, which made him keep his guard all the way up. Blueface even admitted that Wack's past name and reputation made things awkward, especially given their different street affiliations.
I ain't gonna lie, before the Blueface shit, Wack 100 was kind of more behind the scenes. We didn't even know he was a goofy until Clubhouse, and then he made himself too accessible.
Still, Wack didn't back off. Constant calls, non-stop messages, pushing hard for a meeting at his house like time was running out. At that point, Blueface was doing everything solo, booking shows, shooting videos, handling business himself, while labels like Atlantic Records and Empire Records were circling but clearly didn't understand his background. One moment at a park in his neighborhood, though, changed everything, because Wack called again, sent a car, and this time, Blueface got in. When Blueface finally pulled up to Wack 100's mansion, the flex worked instantly. The house, the lifestyle, the energy, it all screamed success. Blueface later explained that when you see someone who really got it, it hits different, and that visual alone made him believe Wack could take him to that next level. And that's exactly the setup Wack wanted. The mansion wasn't just a home, it was a sales pitch. Everything about the moment was designed to impress, overwhelm,
you keeping up,
and lower Blueface's guard.
Blueface was already rapping and everything, basically doing his own. He was getting his own motion, and Wack daughter was listening to his music. Showed Wack, and Wack like, I want to sign, dude. He keep pressing the issue. Blueface like, man, I'm not signing to no motherfucking blood on Crip. He ain't doing that shit, but Wack kept doing it. And then, you know, nigga finally get that moment like, man, fuck it, I'm here with this nigga got to say. So they say he pulled up the West where we at now. He pulled up the Wack. Yeah, Pyro blood. Yeah. So he pulled up to Wack Mansion, and you know, a nigga who ain't got shit from the hood, he come, you see this Wack 100, you manage the game and Ray J and all these people, right? Mm-hmm. You got a mansion. You make that shit look good. You can make it look good. You know, he's selling it to him. So that's basically where we at right now. Blueface went for it. So now what I'm thinking is all that jewelry Blueface got, Wack 100 own that shit. Wack 100 own that shit. Wack 100 own that mansion. And it's not even bought. It's rented. They rent not the mansion. But they rent it out with Blueface money, though. Blueface just don't know it. Wack making the money off Blueface and then putting it back into his artist. I'm going to get you a crib. I'm going to get you a car. I'm going to get you some jewelry. He going to do what the labels do. Blueface don't know this is his money, though. He think Wack 100 coming out of pocket. No, nigga, this the money he making off you. But he still own it, though. He make the money off, you put it back into the business. It's like property. You make the money off the rent, take the rent money, put it back into your property. raise the value of your property. He ain't did nothing but raise Blueface value. Got the little bust down Tatiana. They made some M's off that song. He took them M's. I'm gonna get you a mansion, blue mansion. We're gonna get you a camera crew. We're gonna start you a reality show. We're gonna get you an endorsement. He was endorsed by OnlyFans. OnlyFans, that's what Krishan got discovered on that OnlyFans show. That was OnlyFans, that Blueface girl shit. Wack 100, he a good businessman, bro, but it's like now we see Blueface ain't got no money. We see Blueface ain't got no money. That's why he's streaming. That's why he trying to be a streamer, folks. He ain't got, and Wack, I ain't gonna lie, Blueface need a new manager, folks. Blueface not no fucking streamer, folks. He's a rapper, folks. He need a new manager because Wack so much into the streaming and shit. He trying to get Blueface on what he on.
The setup Wack wanted. The mansion wasn't just a home, it was a sales pitch. Everything about the moment was designed to impress, overwhelm, and lower Blueface's guard before any real business talk even started. Here's where things take a sharp turn. Wack already had the contract printed and ready before Blueface even arrived. No long conversation, no breakdown of terms, no proper explanation, just papers waiting to be signed. That alone raises eyebrows, because major deals aren't supposed to move like surprise pop quizzes. The most uncomfortable moment came next. Blueface looked at Wack's wife and asked her straight up if she'd advise her own son to sign that same contract. She said yes! That response hit Blueface hard, because he trusted that a mother wouldn't point him towards something harmful. Based on that answer alone, Blueface signed on the spot. No lawyer, no time to review, no understanding of what the paperwork really locked him into. He trusted the room, trusted the moment, and trusted people who clearly knew way more than he did. Later on, the real details started coming out. The deal wasn't just management, it was a management deal and a record deal combined. That meant Wack was collecting money twice from the same income streams. First, 50% straight off the top from music earnings, then another 20% as management from what was left. That's a massive cut. DJ Academics broke it down publicly and called it exactly what it looked like: double dipping. In most situations, an artist never signs both deals with the same person because it creates a clear conflict of interest. Normally, managers take around 15 to 20% and record deals split profits evenly after expenses. But this setup gave Wack the advantage from every angle, while Blueface took the hit long term. And this wasn't a short run either. These deals stretch across years and multiple albums, meaning that cut didn't stop, it kept flowing. Fast forward to now, and the outcome speaks loud. Blueface came home from jail with little to show financially, despite platinum records and massive visibility. Even his restaurant venture hasn't been moving the way people expected, making the whole situation feel even heavier. When you're only keeping around 30% of what you earn, it's almost impossible to build anything solid for the future. Investments stall, businesses struggle, and long-term plans fall apart fast. Most of Blueface's money has reportedly been funneling straight to Wack 100, and now there's talk that Blueface may even have to let go of his house. That alone shows how damaging these...
J Body, what up, man? How the fuck? What they do with the money, bro? This nigga, that jail shit hurt Blueface, bro. He couldn't keep up with them bills. Y'all have painted the house and everything.
These kinds of deals can be to an artist's financial future. While Wack continues living large, posting luxury and flashing success online, the artist who actually made the music is stuck scrambling. What makes it even crazier is that Blueface is still locked into the agreement. These contracts are built to trap artists, making exits nearly impossible unless they're ready to burn serious cash on penalties and legal fights. And let's not forget how young Blueface was when all this went down. He was barely in his early 20s, fresh off the streets, with no real business education and no protection around him. That gap in experience created the perfect setup for someone seasoned to structure a deal that leaned heavily in their own favor.
Hey, look at this nigga,
this
bro.
situation goes way...
Hold on. Look at Blueface. Come here real quick. What the fuck is going on? Look at this dude.
Business education and no protection around him. That gap in experience created the perfect setup for someone seasoned to structure a deal that leaned...
What is we doing here, man? Bro, this man look like a girl, bro. Blueface, you do too much, bro. Come on, gang. I rock with Blueface, bro. You remind me of my little brother, folks. You remind me of my little brother, man. Let you rest in peace. I ain't gonna lie, but all that, you too pretty, bro. All that pretty shit, bro. Come on, man. I be thinking I be doing too much. These niggas crazy, man. All right, let's go.
Heavily in their own favor. This situation goes way beyond one artist. It highlights a bigger pattern in the industry where older, experienced players pressure young talent into bad deals using flashy lifestyles, urgency, and psychological tactics. Looking back, the warning signs were everywhere. Contracts ready before talks, stacked deals, and no room for legal review. One of the most calculated moves was using family influence to make the deal feel safe and trustworthy. That's not guidance. That's pressure, wrapped in comfort. Sure, Wack may argue he helped elevate Blueface's career, but taking roughly 70% of someone's earnings...
Man, I don't see nothing wrong, bro. And then he taking his portion and then he putting it back into the business, bro. Y'all really need to stop. If Blueface signed it, bro, that's what these... I don't understand why y'all don't realize, bro. We all grown men, bro. You signed it, you got an obligation. It ain't nothing about... You can't look up years later and be like, you got to understand what you signing, bro. I don't have no sympathy for a nigga like that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that's them people business for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Wack getting over. Wack, he not even getting over. He just, shit, that's what he wanted. He said he wanted 70% and shit, that's what he got. So Blueface said, I'll take 30. I don't understand why people make other people business they problem. For real.
Crosses every reasonable line. When one person controls the money, the moves, and the direction, that's not partnership, that's control. And when control runs that deep, the artist is the one left paying the price. That's millions of dollars over time that should have stayed in the artist's own pocket. And if there's one lesson that hits harder than anything else here, it's this. Never sign anything without a lawyer checking it first. It doesn't matter how cool the person seems, how rich they look, or how sweet the offer sounds. Independent legal advice is non-negotiable. A lot of industry vets love to present themselves as mentors or big brother figures to young artists. But real mentorship doesn't come with a 70% cut attached. The mansion, the lifestyle, the...
Man, who the fuck? Who page is this, bro? They trolling. 740 subscribers, they hard. Oh, they hard. 740 subscribers, they hard.
The flex, all of it created an illusion that made Blueface believe he could reach the same level just by signing on the dotted line. What Blueface didn't see at the time was how that wealth was built. Wack 100's money didn't come from one success story. It came from stacking massive percentages from multiple artists over the years. And the damage from deals like this goes way beyond money. When artists can't keep their earnings, they can't invest in their families, their neighborhoods, or anything long-term, it spotted the red flags instantly. Combining management and record deals, extreme percentages.
So he taking all that nigga money and buying this nigga chains and jewelries and shit. That shit crazy, bro. And this man
That's the
really
problem. You're the distraction. We ain't had to
really don't got no money, folks. That's sad as hell, bro. I'm finna show y'all. Hold on, let me see real quick. Blueface. Okay. Blueface released from jail. Hold on, Blueface released from jail. Look at these niggas' reaction. It's something there though, bro. And I said it though. I said it when I was watching it. Didn't I say that? When we was watching, didn't I point that out? Like, look how he don't even want to talk to that nigga Wack. Oh, yeah. I said that on live. I said that on my YouTube. Look, he don't even want to talk to that nigga. So now I'm understanding. Look. Look up on that bed.
That boy big. You right there?
Oh, you miss me? Oh my God!
Yeah, all right. Love you, man.
That nigga sitting there like a vulture. Remember I said that? I said the mama sitting there, Wax sitting there, everybody there waiting on the bag. Ain't nobody there. They all happy to some money finna come back through this bitch. They ain't, the only ones really happy is the kids, folks. You know what I'm saying? They sitting there like some motherfucking vultures, man. That's what I said. I need to go run my live back. That's what I need to do. Go drop that live.
There you go. That boy big. You right there?
Oh, you so happy.
Yeah.
You miss me? Oh my God.
Yeah, all right. Love you, man.
He knows so he knew he was trying to get back to the bag though, but it's like, man, this YouTube shit slow, bro. Man, I'm telling you, man, if you're not doing, man, it's a formula, bro. If you ain't that streaming shit, not finna do nothing. This what Wack 100 telling him. This what Wack 100 telling him. Hey, you the biggest thing smoking. All you got to do is come home. All you got to do is start streaming every day. You gonna take over. You Blueface. And in his mind, he really think. I mean, we want to see Crash out. Blueface 2-player, folks. He too cool, folks. That shit gonna get old. Y'all see Finesse been crashing out for a month straight. We shit getting old. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker, that streaming shit will really bring your value down as an artist. Because now we seeing you every day. You know what I'm saying? We're really getting tired of your ass. You know what I'm saying? We like when a motherfucker pop out. Like, man, I ain't gonna lie, Dirk and Youngboy do it the best. They stay right in your face, and Kodak. They stay right in your face just enough, but they don't talk too much, folks. They don't let you see too much, folks. Finesse bringing his value down, folks. Y'all think that shit entertaining? That shit really bringing his value down. Blueface bringing his value down. He need to drop some real good music. All that gimmick shit, that shit getting over with, bro. That shit over with, bro. People want real shit now. People want the real now. People don't want to keep seeing the gimmicks and the plays, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I think it's gonna be over with for Wack now, folks. All that shit coming to an end. The plays and the gimmicks and all that shit coming. That shit getting too old now. People getting too smart, folks. People getting too financially literate, folks. People trying to make money. People want knowledge, folks. If you ain't gonna give out no knowledge, make us feel your music. Make us feel your pain. Make us feel your excitement. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to hear that. I'm gonna get you running from the dick. That shit only cool for a week, and then it be over with. You know what I'm saying? That's a gimmick. We ain't, you know what I'm saying? I feel like the internet moving past that shit. I ain't gonna lie. All the plays, that Wack one, I mean, that Adam 22 boxing match was weak as hell. Y'all see, I ain't get up here and say nothing about that shit. What I'm gonna jump up here and talk about a joke for? That shit is a joke, folks. I ain't finna get up here and, oh, the biggest thing on the internet. That shit ain't do no views. I guarantee you they lost money in that shit. I guarantee you what happened to pay Adam 22, pay dude, and for the facility and paying all that shit, folks. I guarantee you they lost money on that shit. Boy, that shit ain't do no numbers. Guarantee you they in the red on that event, bro. But like, come on, bro. We moving past that shit. I know I am. I know if y'all watching, I know y'all. We didn't see so much. My little section, we didn't see so much foo shit on this internet. It's like, God damn, how much can you take? You know what I'm saying? But I got some. I'm not gonna be the one up here doing that shit. I ain't up here running. I ain't doing no plays, none of that. I don't do none of that. I can't. On phone, it just ain't in me. It just ain't in me, gang. It was. I'm finna. Let's see when academics exposes Black. I want to hear academics break this shit down. I know before he break this shit down the best. I want to see what Wack said. Wack probably not. I guarantee if Wack don't respond to this, he talk about everything else. He don't want to speak on this. Come on, bro. Let's see what Munchie B said. Hey, Munchie B be on that. Munchie B be on that nigga ass. He been finessing Blueface. He been finessing Blueface, bro.
And a few other times Rap is over for Blueface. And I keep saying it.
Man, the beef is heating
He
up.
been
between
coming
you
up
guys.
with some
He's
little shit.
No.
He's posted you now.
Who posted who?
Shit. He posted you.
I'm
bro.
not no hating ass
He
nigga.
posted you over
He
the
been coming
weekend.
up with some catchy.
Hold on. He posted me?
Yeah, he posted you. He posted you over the weekend
For real?
Where was that on the story?
on his story. Yeah.
What he say?
He said, "Get this video up to #1 so we can make this blind man see that my
the
career is
No
not
Jumper
over."
video
or
was like
something.
under his music video, so he was
Yeah.
like, "Get this to #1." So like,
I'm lost. What you mean? There's no jumper videos on there.
So your video saying his rap career was over was right underneath his video with him and Stunner Girl.
That's crazy.
And he was like, he screenshotted it and he was like, "Get this to #1 so much you can see that like my career is not over," basically.
Bro. But see, I believe he should have came home to a deal because you only charted at least 3 or 4 times before, and I believe you're not gonna get that success because you got the wrong person next to you. People, Wagner rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. It ain't him.
So should we talk about
that's gonna close doors. And I'm about to say the things that Axe said, I already said before Axe said it.
What accent? I don't see it.
Let's see if they got it.
Yeah, read the tweet.
Hey,
bro. I'm not hating on Blueface, bro. I never knew he posted that over the weekend, and I don't think his music is bunk. It's catchy, he make bangers, but you got the wrong person next to you, bro, because he rubbed too many people. He got a thick ass phone book he can't really use. You know what I'm saying? Because he closed so many doors.
But I think Blueface's business is not out there like that. Like, I think Blueface is intentionally playing dumb about his business to the public, so these narratives are out there about him. But I think his business is really thorough. I couldn't imagine that his business is not.
I think his lane is reality TV and streaming.
Okay, yeah.
I always said that when he get out, that would be his bread and butter because he's a good character. He a funny nigga.
He a witty nigga, womanizer,
and he having his way with these bitches. And
right,
nigga, he doing what you want. I commend him.
That go viral on accident.
Facts.
You feel me?
Facts.
But
I just can't help it.
I don't think,
but I also think he's making good music right now. But I also think that you do have some validity as what you're saying as Wag has made a lot of people angry. You feel me? Absolutely.
But the thing is this. I was saying a TikTok hit don't equate to a banger, not for nobody his stature that they had like high success already. Songs with Cardi and all that shit. A TikTok banger, I'm gonna catch you. That's what that is.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, this shit was Turner Girl kind of hard too.
Yeah,
I ain't heard it.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
I ain't heard it.
And like Blueface has a cult fan base, bro, and it's I feel like spreading through the controversy shit with the reality television stuff. Like I think you think he has to pick one or the other.
No,
I think both are helping.
He has
each
a
other.
cult fan base for his character.
For his character, yes, but then that makes people in turn post his music and be like, "Oh, this shit is hard. I fuck with this."
People go
because I seen a lot of people post it over the weekend, and not just LA people. And I was like, "Okay, that's cool." Like I feel like
people are celebrities.
Let's watch this.
Let's watch this first. But
right,
streamers and stuff, different assortment of people, you know.
Guy, but he's signed to your record label. You're double dipping. Like for example, it's a conflict of interest. You know, I'm not going to get in their business, but I always knew Blueface was pretty stupid. I'm gonna tell you why. Blueface is signed to Whack 100 and managed by Whack 100.
You got the wrong.
Might be no homework. All righty. Appreciate you.
You good?
Yep. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, let me know.
I will. You're the only person I got.
So hit me up. Yeah. All right, my bad, y'all. I got a little distracted. Oh, we back to it. Let's go. Hit the like button. Get some likes in there.
Person next to you, bro, because he rubbed too many people. He got a thick ass phone book he can't really use. You know what I'm saying? Because he closed so many doors.
But I think Blueface's business is not out there like that. Like I think Blueface is intentionally playing dumb about his business to the public, so these narratives are out there about him. But I think his business is really thorough. I couldn't imagine that his business is not.
I think his lane is reality TV and streaming.
Okay, yeah.
I always said that when he get out, that would be his bread and butter because he's a good character. He a funny nigga.
He a witty nigga, womanizer,
and he having his way with these bitches. And
right,
nigga, he doing what the fuck you want. I commend him.
That go viral on accident.
Facts.
You feel me?
Facts.
But I don't think.
But I also think he's making good music right now. But I also think that you do have some validity as what you're saying as Wag has made a lot of people angry. You feel me? Absolutely.
But the thing is this. I was saying a TikTok hit don't equate to a banger, not for nobody his stature that they had like high success already. Songs with Cardi and all that shit. A TikTok banger, I'm gonna catch you. That's what that is.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, this shit was Turner Girl kind of hard too.
Yeah,
I ain't heard it.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
I ain't heard it.
And like Blueface has a cult fan base, bro, and it's I feel like spreading through the controversy shit with the reality television stuff. Like I think you think he has to pick one or the other.
No,
I think both are helping.
He has
each
a
other.
cult fan base for his character.
For his character, yes, but then that makes people in turn post his music and be like, "Oh, this shit is hard." I fuck with this because I seen a lot of people post it over the weekend, and not just LA people. And I was like, "Okay, that's cool." Like I feel like
people are celebrities.
Let's watch this.
Let's watch.
Why do it matter, folks? See, much he be hating, folks. He talk about people are celebrities. It don't matter, folks. He got support. He got a real fan base, folks. We ain't gonna hate on. I ain't up here to hate on no nigga, folks. Much he be hating sometimes, folks.
The people, you know,
guy, but he's signed to your record label. You're double dipping. Like, for example, it's a conflict of interest. You know, I'm not gonna get in their business, but I always knew Blueface was pretty stupid. I'm gonna tell you why.
He said, "I'm not gonna get."
Blueface is signed to Whack 100 and managed
business
by Whack 100. Let me tell you how this works. When you sign to a label, they take at least half already. Then you're getting managed by the guy who owns the label. So of your 50% that you're getting, or less than 50%, he's still taking at least 20% of that too. It's double dipping. You get what I'm saying? So you never sign, you never get managed, or you don't have a management company owned by the people that also sign you. So if you're the manager of the guy, but he's signed to your record label, you're double dipping. Like, for example, it's a conflict of interest. You know, I'm not going to get in their business, but I always knew Blueface was pretty stupid. I'm going to tell you why.
That's great.
All right, so let's keep it clean with this. Ack and Blueface.
What is that picture of? That's supposed to be a picture of his contract?
No, it's Finesse 2 times.
Okay.
Ack and Blueface been going back and forth with each other for years. They don't like each other. This has been
years, or since he been out.
No, it's been going on for a while.
I didn't know.
It's been going on for a while, and it's kind of seemed like when Blueface first got out, Ack was willing to kind of squash it and move forward because, you know, obviously him and Whack, they've been hopping on phone calls together or whatever. But in Ack's little sphere, the people he hops on Discord with have been encouraging him not to take Whack's phone calls and stuff. Mm-hmm. And they're saying his fan base is kind of a little bit displeased with Whack because they don't get to push back against the narratives that he says on stream. He's always promoting something, yada, yada, yada. But I feel like, to be fair to Whack, I have seen him say he tries to be as fair with his artists as he possibly can when he's structuring these deals, because if you do bad business with one person, it's going to eventually get out, and then nobody's going to want to fuck with you and be up.
I heard him say the same thing, but what he's not saying is not adding up. Whack said that shit. He said now when Blueface came home, he switched the contract. He gave Blueface a new contract. They 50-50 now. So what was they before that? But what was the contract before that then? If y'all 50-50 now, he said because Blueface could leave. He said Blueface could leave. And then it's gonna make it look like I'm doing bad business. So Whack tried to get ahead of this curve. So I'm interested to see what Wack response is. When Blueface first came home, he said he switched the deal up, and now they 50-50 because he didn't want Blueface to go look for a new contract or look for a new label. So if y'all 50-50 now, I'm just interested to know what it was before that.
Underneath your management, so you know he gives fair splits. I think the truth is somewhat more so that Wack is being fair. He's not just taking all of Blueface's money. I don't see a world in which Blueface, Mr. says what's on his mind, you know what I'm saying, with everything, is just going to be in a management battle with Wack that nobody knows about. And he's streaming for 9 hours a day. Like, that's just not possible.
Not yet.
You know, not yet. Anything is possible, but I'm just saying from what we can see and what I can like kind of, you know, whatever, deduce, I don't think that they got a bad business arrangement, right? Like we could all kind of say that that's what it looks like on the outside.
I can say that. I can agree.
That's my opinion, but I'm curious to hear what y'all's opinions are.
I believe if he signed to Wack, maybe he needed another manager to be a liaison. Somebody that's
no. I just broke that down. Listen, I just broke that down. He said bro had $1 million. He said shit, Blueface was still getting paid though. Bro had $1 million crib and some more shit. He wasn't getting fucked that bad. What y'all not understanding, let me break this down for you, Joseph. Wack 100 gets 70% of the money. Blueface get 30. Wack 100 is taking some of his 70% and renting a mansion for Blueface. Blueface finna get evicted. He's taking some of his 70% and buying jewelry, right? And leasing cars. But Blueface owned that Corvette though. Blueface owned that Corvette. He been bought that Corvette on the homies. He been had that Corvette since the beginning. But other than that Corvette, we ain't seen Blueface pop out with no new cars. Listen, pay attention, folks. The restaurant failing. And I ain't hating on Blueface. I'm a Blueface fan. I rock with Blueface. I'm one of all my content. I'm on Blueface. I'm still on this side. I'm just being on 100 real quick. You feel me? That shit is rented and it's coming out of Wack 100 pocket. But it's Blueface money though. So Wack 100 still own all that shit. That's why you think when Wack 100 showed up trying to put Krishan out the mansion, you ain't hear it? You ain't hear what he said? Nigga, I pay for this shit. Go back and watch it, nigga. And Blueface like, nah, you tripping. Nigga, she gotta go, nephew. I pay for this shit. You ain't hear what he said? Make it all make sense. He just said that he switched the contract to 50-50, bro. Blueface is broke. That's why he's streaming, folks. He came home, he had to fuck with Wack because Wack got all the money. He just did 2 years. His money gone. Wack still got some of the money. Wack gonna reinvest into the business. Why you think he got same jewelry, same cars, same crib? He finna lose the crib. Wack been holding it down, but I'm not. Y'all just gotta make it make sense, bro. It's right here in our face, bro. A plus B equals C, folks. You ain't gotta look too hard for y'all see anything on the internet. Oh, he got a new. Nah, he don't own that mansion, bro. Come on, bro. He don't. Y'all gotta start making sense with y'all financial literacy, bro. Because do y'all think Blueface had enough money to just be buying all that shit, bro? That mansion do y'all know that's in California, bro? Y'all know that's probably an $8-9 million mansion, bro. Y'all think Blueface got that much money to spend on the house, bro? Y'all crazy as hell. And then buy all that jewelry, right? Y'all don't. That let me know y'all don't know money. That let me know y'all don't pay attention to the dollar signs. Y'all not paying attention. Y'all just believe anything y'all see. Y'all the type of motherfucker walking down on 6th Street and think everybody got $100,000 chains on, and everybody walking around that bitch for $3,000 chains. Y'all think everybody got this bitch rich. Y'all don't understand. This shit all a game, bro. It's the industry. Don't believe the hype, man. But I ain't no hater though. Much you be a hater. I ain't no hater. I'll fuck with Blueface. And I don't fuck with Wack though. I don't fuck with Wack. I'm on my side. But I fuck with Blueface though. He's solid on bro.
People person, because Wack is he take the intimidation route, you know, to broker deals and business and all that little shit. And like this not Death Row days no more. Like that shit is over. Because even all the white boys know somebody tough. They go call somebody. They ain't scared of you. You see how Aiden tried to call Wack?
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is based.
But hey, bro, I ain't no hater, bro. I ain't no hater. Like, so he can see how that nigga go make a banger, so I can see that shit. Cause that I'm gonna get you shit. Ain't it? That's a TikTok banger, bro.
You gotta.
Nah, the shit with Wack and Game property was Wack is Game's manager, right? Wack and Game have a management deal. Notice Wack and Game don't have a label deal and a management deal like Blueface. Wack and Game just have a strictly management deal, right? So when the Game was finna get sued by that girl that's saying he did what he did, I ain't gonna speak on everything. The Game, so Wack don't have control of the Game house. The Game put his mansion in Wack 100 name to protect himself from losing his assets. So it wasn't like Wack just owned the Game mansion. No, the Game, that's the Game mansion. He put it in his manager's hand to protect himself. So that's a different situation. In Blueface situation, Blueface ain't got nowhere to go. You see the difference?
We can't play like a little clip of the little that he just did with Stunner Girl.
Let's go to the dude's page.
Would that be copyright claim?
We're gonna get blurped.
We can't play it from Old Boy's page on Instagram. It's not like a loophole with that shit.
I think him and Stunner Girl do a cool little joint project.
That'll be hard.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not familiar with Stunner Girl's music, but I guess the big thing in this is that they kiss. That's what everybody, like all the bitches was on and stuff, is that, you know, they kissed in the video.
And that's why he'll be a fire reality personality, because anything he do, it just go viral, like the Jenny 6ix9ine shit, or you feel me? Like
the song is kind of funny though. I don't want a better bitch, I want my bitch better. Yeah, it's like it's kind of funny.
I thought that was
no, like he be doing.
It's catchy,
I heard that song on stream already.
What stream?
It's catchy, bro.
No, that song is with Keke Palmer, right?
I don't know. No, I seen it. With
Nah, it was supposed to be
video with Stunner Girl, and they burning the clothes.
It was supposed to be.
Yeah, Keke Palmer did a verse of that on stream.
Oh, okay.
So that's the song you talking about?
Yeah, that's the song. Yeah, that's the song. Yeah, that's exactly the song that they dropped together.
Okay, I only heard the hook.
Yeah.
I don't want a better bitch, I want my bitch better. I don't want a wetter bitch, I want my bitch wetter. I don't want your bitch, baby boy, should have kept her. He's a bitch with a dick, man, he's
I ain't gonna lie, that bitch is hard though.
Yeah.
Hey, I could have stood on that.
Yeah. I think
that's hard.
I don't think you hating on him, Munchie. I think you just giving your critique.
A fair assessment.
I think it has been a fair assssessment, to be real. But y'all been having a little back and forth on the low that has.
How's it back and forth? I didn't know you went forth. I didn't know this over the weekend. Talking about, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't follow him, I guess.
You guys had the jail thing. Now y'all got the, is his career gonna, you feel me, take off thing? You know what I'm saying? Y'all been going, what did you guys say? Metaverse sparring? Y'all got a little sparring going right
and
now.
I'm cool with it. I already understand it. Like my opinions towards Nipsey, Draco, or Blueface, like they always go, oh, like, you know what I'm saying? So I can't give my real opinion on none of them, or I'm hating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It has that people try to put a different, like,
and never said none of them was weak.
Yeah. Nah, for sure.
You know.
Yeah, no, but I really, seeing this clip over the weekend, I didn't give too much to it. I feel like this is just personal between Ak and Blueface. Like, Ak was like, oh, I'm gonna buy your house and all that other,
Ak be talking $1 million worth of shit, huh?
Yeah. I didn't even know that. Ak and Blueface beefing?
Yeah, they've been beefing for a while now. I can't remember what launched it off, what set the beef off, but they've been beefing for a cool minute. So, like, I'm curious to see what's going to happen between Ak and Wack, because, like, they're actively in a war. Blueface called him, I think Blueface called him trans or something like that.
So if he referenced me about a video that's under the video with him and Stunner Girl, what he's saying, the song with him and Stunner Girl is the one?
So he said, make this video number one. He wanted, because you were saying it literally is a no jumper clip.
Playing his video, and then underneath the suggested videos under that was you talking about him, his career.
And he screenshotted it.
Yeah, it literally is like Munchie B says Blueface's career is over, And he was like, get this to number one. It started off at number 12, then he got it to number 6, and I don't know.
Oh, where's that now?
What is it at? Can we check what it's at now? I seen it got to number 6 though.
The Sonograph shit?
Yeah, it got to number 6. I think
I ain't
YouTube
gonna lie, bro.
videos.
I ain't heard
That shit
it.
kind of hard.
Yeah, it's going up.
So that's
Ain't
the
no
hood.
Stutter Girl got a good, real big fan base too.
Yeah, she's doing her thing. Salute to her though, because
Yeah, she do got a rap bitch voice for sure.
Crazy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Stutter Girl can rap.
She beat
For
up.
sure.
Yeah, she a cold hustler.
Yeah, hey, bro, I know Hater get that number one.
Yeah.
Shit, that's just my
I know
opinion.
Hater.
Hey, that's just my opinion. I think you got some stupid ass tattoos, and nigga, that was just my opinion. But get it to number one. I want to number 6. Oh, so start climbing from 12 to 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then everybody
Last time I
hearing
saw
it.
It was at 6. It was climbing for sure. He was doing
All
his
right.
thing.
All right,
he was doing his thing.
All right, and Stunner Girl B team.
So yeah, Blueface hold it down. I'm gonna keep it real. The stream and shit, I don't like him doing the stream. He needs to go ahead and keep doing the music. That bitch hard, folks. Keep doing the music, but that streaming, I feel like he giving too much. He's too accessible. You know what I'm saying? He not academics, folks. He not a computer nerd, folks. He not finna sit there and do that shit forever. Academics can do this shit forever, folks. Academics can sit on live for 10, 13, 14 hours, folks, on the homies, folks, and be engaged the whole time. Man, he different, folks. He not like folks. Niggas is seeing a blueprint and now realizing how much work these niggas really be putting in for that shit, folks. These niggas live for that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it pay off for them at the end. I'm just different. But that's what they want to do. Blueface not like that, folks. He not no computer nerd, folks. He know he ain't no computer nerd, man. It was something else, man. Don't let me forget real quick. Something else I want to look at real quick. Oh, I want to see did Wack 100 ever respond. I want to see what he got to say, man. Wack 100 respond to DJ Academics. Oh yeah, let me see this, man. Let me see this.
We got the media team in here.
That's a good one.
In the block.
We run academics saying Blueface is getting hustled by Wack.
Oh yeah, we gotta put that up.
Yeah,
I called that nigga. That
He talking about, oh yeah. There you go. Here you go with the spinning already. Here you go trying to spin some shit already. Oh yeah, nigga, you know what the fuck we want to hear, nigga. What's up with that contract, nigga? Let's see the contract. Show us the contract. No, not this new 50-50 contract. Show us the contract y'all just had when you signed them. Show us the contract. That's what you talking about. Oh yeah, we gotta talk about. Nah, nigga, you know what the fuck, man. Ain't no oh yeah, bro. Everybody talking about that shit, nigga. Here you go spinning some shit already, bro. That's why I don't fuck with no nigga like dude, bro. He big. He like the soft version of Big U, folks. He the you know how they got good cop, bad cop. Big U the bad cop. He the good cop. He the same thing though, folks. I'm telling you, folks. He's just the good cop version on the homie.
About finesse 2 times contract. I said, nigga, that nigga got 5 niggas in this contract. Nigga, what are you talking about?
It's a conflict of interest. You know, I'm not going to get in their business, but I always knew Blueface was pretty stupid. I'm going to tell you why. Blueface is signed to Wack 100 and managed by Wack 100. Let me tell you how this works. So if you're the manager of the guy to a label, they take at least half already. Then you're getting managed by the guy who owns the label. So of your 50% that you're getting, or less than 50%, he's still taking at least 20% of that too. It's double dipping. You get what I'm saying? So you never sign, you never get managed, or you don't have a management company owned by people that also sign you. You get what I'm saying? So you never sign.
Academics is exposing industry secrets. He exposing shit that these rappers don't want people to know.
You never get managed.
So let's stop it right there. So this is how, when I called the crazy nigga today, I said, yo, where did you get this from? He said, well, finesse 2 times has JPE, which is J Prince's dad, the father, Mob Ties, Moneybag Yo, then Atlantic. I said, that's 4 people.
Now look, y'all, here you go. He want to talk about everybody else contract, bro. Pay attention. Why, man? Let's get to the facts, bro. What you want to give a whole mob ties, and now he finna break down mob ties. No, I don't break down finesse contract. We talking about Blueface, folks. Spin artist. For all this nigga do, I told you. Every time he talk, he trying to spin you, folks.
Ahead of him, right? Right. I said, okay. Said, what, he got 20%? I said, nah, he got 20% of 50%, which is 10%, right? Right. I said, okay. I said, so what did he say he got? He said he ended up with like $30,000, $40,000. That's what they gave him out the budget. Right. I said, okay. I said, all right, so this is how it works for me. For one, ain't no 4 or 5 people in there. If Blueface get an advancement of $500,000, he get $500,000. You don't take 20% of the $500,000? Absolutely not. He get $500,000. Now let's just say the budget's $1 million. He said, well, Wack, where you make your money at? I said, I'm gonna tell you. The other $500,000 is for what? He got quiet. I said, what's the other $500,000 for? It's $1 million on the table. I done gave the artist $500,000. $500,000.
Hold on.
Percent of that for me.
If the artist gets fronted, if the artist gets advanced $500,000, listen to his words, y'all. This is why you gotta pay attention. He just said if the artist gets fronted $500,000, he gets his whole $500,000. He said, okay, so what if it's $1 million budget and the artist gets fronted? How do you get your money? If the artist got front, if it's $1 million budget, how did the artist get? Who is determining he's getting fronted $500,000 if it's $1 million budget? Where to make that make? Hello. Make that make sense. Make that make sense, bro. So I don't know. Maybe I misheard something. Let me run that back real quick.
For one, ain't no 4 or 5 people in there. If Blueface get an advancement of $500,000, he get $500,000. You don't take 20% of the $500,000? Absolutely not. He get $500,000. Now let's just say the budget's $1 million. He said, well, Wack, where you make your money at? I said, I'm gonna tell you. The other $500,000 is for what?
Right there, that don't make sense, bro. Ain't that what I just said? And he talking about a 50-50, nigga. If it's $1 million budget, Blueface gets advanced $500,000, which means first of all, he gotta pay that $500,000 back. So let's get that understood. Second of all, where's the other $500,000 going? Look what this nigga finna say. Exactly what I did. And that's the deal. That's the contract they got now. I told y'all, he said he just switched it to 50-50. He explaining the contract now since Blueface been home for the past 5 months. He not explaining that old contract, folks. He a spin artist, folks. I'm glad I just broke all that shit down before we watched this nigga, folks. Nigga, we talking about the old contract, not the 50-50 contract you gave him when he just came home, bro. We talking about the old contract. So now you trying to spin it. Now you can get up here and really say that because now you all. So if it's $1 million budget and so that means Blueface get his 50 on the front end. Advance. He just called it advance, which means he got to pay that back. And now they saying what happened with the other 500. What I say he was gonna do? Buy Blueface a crib, get Blueface some chains, make him look, take, you know what I'm saying, get his wardrobe together. He gonna invest it because it's all a tax write-off. First of all, he gonna get the money back, and then Blueface owe him anyway. He owned Blueface. Come on, bro. This shit not rocket science, bro. This nigga is a slave, bro. And he trying to spin this shit. This nigga, this is how you know when the whole internet talking about you extorting Blueface. And you on Clubhouse, and they be like, you heard what DJ Academic said? Oh, yeah, let's talk, man. Shut up, nigga. You been heard about this shit all day. Stop, and you watch the internet all day. Stop acting like you forgot, nigga. Nah, bro. And then you trying to spin it. Come on, bro.
And he get $500,000. You don't take 20% of the $500,000? For one, ain't no 4 or 5 people in there.
Listen.
If Blueface get an advancement of $500,000,
advance,
he get $500,000. You don't take 20% of the $500,000? Absolutely not. You get $500,000. Now let's just say the budget's $1 million. He said, well, Wack, where you make your money at? I said, I'm gonna tell you. The other $500,000 is for what? He got quiet. I said, what's the other $500,000 for? It's $1 million on the table. I done gave the artist $500,000. Can't you say 50%? Let's call it 50%. What's the other $500,000 for? He said, well, the album got to get done. Producers, studio time, features, mix, mastering, videos, all that shit, right? So, okay. So how much you think that costs? He said more than $500,000. I said, exactly. Now, because I'm Wack, right? I may get all that shit done for $400,000 because the producers didn't charge me. The video that should have cost $50, they charged me $25. Right. I said, so let me ask you something. If you just said all that costs over $500,000, that would mean if I gave him $500,000 and it cost $600,000, I'm $100,000 in the hole, right? Right. Which ultimately puts him in the hole because we got to recoup everything before the other money come in, right? Right. But if Wack could get it done for another $400,000, you got a problem with me making money on the label side because my name and my relationship save money? He said no. He said, but Blueface got the $500,000, right? Yeah, but you didn't take no money. No, I gave him his $500,000. He said, wouldn't your management kick in? And I said, well, once the album's done and everything's out, and I go set tours up and do deals over here and deals over there and boxing deals over here and this over there, then my management money kicks in. He said, and you take half of that?
Damn.
No.
So you take half of his label money, half the label money, then you make him pay his half back. And then when his album do finally blow up, and because he don't got no music right now, but when his album finally do blow up and they get the booking him for tours, then that's when the management money kick in. So let's see how much money you gonna get off that.
Over there, boxing deals over here, and this over there. Then my management money kicks in. He said, and you take half of that? I said, no. The max is 20%. It's illegal to do anything.
Okay then, bro. So you got a 50% label deal, like Academic said, man. Then you got a 20% management deal. You just got up here confirm what the fuck the nigga said. That's exactly what the fuck he said. So what is he can't even dispute it. Blueface just getting robbed. Blueface just getting robbed. That's it.
Over 20%.
But nah, okay, so he is still getting his money though, because if he get booked, nah, that don't make sense. Oh wait, no, because the label has nothing to do when you go do your shows. The labels don't touch your show money. So if he get to do a show for 50,000, that means Wack gonna get 10. If he do a show for 50, Wack gonna get 10. He do a show for 100, Wack gonna get 20. Basically like that. You know what I'm saying? So he kind of got but the labels don't get none of your money, nigga. Usually rappers get 100%. You know what I'm saying? Or they go sign a manager, right? So he double dipping, like Academic said, but he putting the work in. So how could you? I don't know. He is his manager, folks, and he is the label owner too. So I mean, he hustling, but shit, it just I don't know, folks. I don't know how y'all look at that. I don't see y'all in the chat. What y'all think? I don't know how to look at that. Like shit, Wack a hustler at the end of the day, but I think we got too much feelings. Like shit, this is business. Shit, Blueface want to get. He not really getting slaved though, but he kind of is though. I ain't gonna lie, folks. I gotta win somewhere, folks. Damn, folks, I gotta win somewhere. For like, you want some of this money and some of that money? Damn, folks. You know what I'm saying? And then I gotta win, so then I gotta pay it back too. Nah, folks, it sucks. Man, being a rapper is not like what motherfucker make that shit seem, folks. Unless you just independent, folks. You gotta be your own manager. You gotta start your own little label. You gotta do this shit from the ground up to make it make sense, folks. Just like everything else, like, or you gonna be a slave. Man, you're gonna be a slave, man. You got no other choice but to do this shit. But I done broke this shit down before Wack even said it, so y'all know I know what I'm talking about.
This over there. Then my management money kicks in. He said, and you take half of that? I said, no. The max is 20%. It's illegal to do anything over 20%. He said, no way you giving him all that. I said, all my artists get the same deal. That's why they don't go nowhere. Now, the rest of them niggas, they fucked up. Because they got 5 hands in the pot. So Finesse 40,000 takes him 12 deals to get what Blueface might get in one. And you got management that's finna go over here and make shit happen that shouldn't. Cardi B features and God knows Lyrical Lemonade videos and these features and that shit, and you in Europe on your first run out, which doesn't happen.
Hey, hey, believe me, Wack saying this shit, hoping Blueface hearing it. No cap. Because Blueface might be feeling some type. Everybody get greedy, folks. Everybody, believe me, but Blueface is greedy, folks. Blueface want more money. It's something behind the scenes going on. So when he's saying this, all this, you went on your first tour in Europe and you had the Cardi B feature. I got you on Lyrical Lemonade. Like, damn, bitch ass nigga. If you my manager, why the fuck you my boy, period. For why the fuck is you up here telling everybody what you did for me? Get your bitch ass off the internet. I wouldn't want that nigga to manage me anyways, folks. You up here telling these folks, I did this and did that. Like, bitch ass nigga, I was doing this shit before I even signed with you, nigga, on the homies. But you just put it on another level, though. But you see how a motherfucker throw it right in your face on the homies. I'd be mad as hell. Like, damn, boy, what you mean? Just telling these folks all this and that. Like, I owe you something, nigga. You wouldn't have had no artists to put on tour, nigga, if it wasn't for me. What the fuck is you talking about? You wouldn't have had no artists to do all this shit for, nigga.
Happen. You got artists. Cardi B features and God knows Lyrical Lemonade videos and these features and that shit, and you in Europe on your first run out, which doesn't happen. You got artists been around there 10, 15 years, they've been on a European run. And all kind of other shit. We ain't gonna talk about when a nigga sleep and his phone go off at 8 o'clock at night. What's up? Blueface in jail for attempted murder in Vegas. And he on the freeway and calling attorneys, making niggas
you
get
just
on
up here bashing your artist, bro.
Be at the courthouse 7
what
o'clock
the fuck going on, bro? So you just up here bashing your artist, man. Let them talk, man.
Morning and going to book houses and shit so they can give you a bill and give you ankle. I said, it's a whole lot come with it, because a lot of times when you and your management in that building, they ain't going to the streets. Oh, when we talking about streets, let's talk about what comes with that. What the bill should look like for when all that's going on. Well, that's a cost that's zeroed out. That just comes with it. He said, Wack, I'm sorry I mentioned your name. I thought he had the same contract as Finesse. I said, hell no. That's why you don't do that kind of shit. Now, Finesse could get out his contract. He just don't know what to do. Why won't you do it? I said, because he a snake. 90% of the artists in this game was a snake. This is why I understand why they do Finesse the way they did it. They know as soon as he get a name, as soon as he gets some popularity, he gonna turn on him. So what they do, they whoop him out the gate. So when he turn on him, like he do, I want out the contract. Fuck y'all. They feel good about it. I get it. I tell niggas every week, Wag, man, nah, nigga, you's a snake. I see it in you. You just called me talking crazy about the very same nigga that put you in position
he showed his true colors, bro. I think this is the downfall of Wack 100. It's over with. If Blueface leave that nigga right now, it's over with. It's over with.
Planning to publish your book?
It's the damn photo Whack 100, man. Hey, y'all, let me know what y'all think. Y'all think Whack 100 still got a chance? Hello? Yeah. All right, I'm about to get in the shower and get my daughter ready. All right, thank you. What y'all think, man? What y'all think? I see what y'all saying, but I hope y'all don't think. Y'all think Blueface got some bands or some at least y'all think Blueface at least got $1 million? Y'all think Blueface got $1 million? Y'all think Wack got $1 million of Blueface money? Y'all let me know in the chat, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, hit the channel, man. When y'all see me pop out, y'all gonna know what time it is. Let's go.